Hello. Hey guys, this is Psalms the Word, and you can always reach me at psalmstheword at mail.com. So let's get into your message. Some of you guys may be looking at options in whether you should pursue some sort of court matter or court issue. Okay. You may be contacting the Bar Association, a public defender, or some sort of somebody that could give you some sort of legal advice about this situation. Okay. Now, you guys okay, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You guys may have known that you were wrong in some ways. So, because you felt like you were wrong in some ways, you've been biting your tongue, you've been keeping your mouth closed. You're like, okay, I know that I was wrong. So, I'm not really going to go all out when I could, right? So, some people are mistaking your kindness for weakness. Some people are mistaking your silence for weakness. And there's somebody that you do have a weak spot for that may feel like they can take advantage of your love for them. Well, that's coming to an end because whatever relationship you have with this person, traditionally, people may not get along in whatever relationship dynamic this is. This could be family member, this could be in-laws, this could be work and career situations, stuff like that. Okay. Now, I feel like you guys are going to be looking at your life and you're going to be saying, okay, let me say this. I have what these people want. I'm working hard towards my wish fulfillment. This is what you're saying to yourself. I'm working hard towards the things that I want to accomplish. And I'm not going to allow anybody to stop me from doing that. Now, some of you may be saying, listen, if I got to throw myself underneath the bus to throw everybody underneath the bus, then I'm going to do it. If I have to put myself in a position where I go ahead and make myself vulnerable, I may, hey, whoever catches smoke, that may be where you are with it. Because you love some people, you let a lot of stuff slide. I don't know what you're going to do with this situation, but I do feel like you're going to decide depending on how this turns out within the next 2 weeks to 2 months. Now, I feel like there is somebody that is the battery to this situation. This is somebody that you could have rejected or somebody that you did not necessarily want in your life. And they could be connected to somebody else and using this person to their advantage to try to cause you issues. Somebody here is very envious and they're very jealous that you are independent. Now, outside of this situation, you guys are pursuing two different things at the same time when it comes to legalities, when it comes to paperwork, when it comes to making yourself invisible in some ways to the everyday person or even some people. Now, you're going to be closing out a chapter where people will have access to you. And this may come on the tail end of you dealing with some things with people and you really saying, I don't really want to deal with this anymore. So let me go ahead and do what I need to do to make myself, to protect myself. Now, there's some changes that you're making. Now, some of you may end up having to deal with some karma or some things that you need to take care of. Okay. You really don't want to deal with these people and you really want to be by yourself. Like a lot of things are about to be revealed to you by these people. A lot of things you're about to really see who can't stand you, who's riding for you, who has your back and who doesn't. Now, you are going to have a whole lot of protection around you. You may be thinking about moving to a gated community. You may be thinking you may be thinking of ways on how to keep yourself more private. It makes you not really want to deal with anybody. Okay. You are definitely going to be in a position where some of you may even want to live off of the grid. And it may be lonely at times, but dealing with a whole lot of people, there may be some issues. Okay. Now, you have a different vision when it comes to some sort of argument, disagreement. Everybody, like, you may be feeling like people are ganging up on you. You like, for some of you, you feel like, why even say anything? Because everything that happens is going to be twisted. People are dedicating themselves to misunderstanding you, and they may not understand why you made the decisions that you made, why you made the choices that you made. You may even be wanting to get away from like some sort of government job, some sort of government situation. You may want to go into private sector. You may want to just focus on being more self-reliant when it comes to people, when it comes to career, when it comes to allowing people into your space at all. Okay. Now, you guys are definitely going to be making money in a couple of different ways. You may also be juggling finances for you to make more money. Okay. You guys are going to be investing in opportunities, in your own businesses, in your own career, and this is going to work out for you. Okay. Now, what I do see here is that there is somebody here that you kind of gave a pass to. You are going to end up getting something from this person, especially if they owe it to you. You've tried not to really stomp on this person, but I feel like definitely this person might be doing the same thing that you're doing. They're learning as they go when it comes to them cloaking themselves, when it comes to them being more private. Okay. Now, while you're going through all these things, you may be experiencing some loneliness. You may be experiencing like, okay, well, I'm going to end up having to take this journey alone. You may be having a couple of drinks. Do not overdrink. Do not overindulge, because you could definitely get yourself into some trouble here. Okay. Now, there's somebody here who is seeking counsel, or somebody here who's willing to cooperate with you. Okay. There is going to be some sort of judgment call on this situation. Now, one moment, we're going to get back into you not overindulging or drinking, because there's a routine here. There's a bad routine here. Okay. And I don't want you guys to be in a position where you start feeling like this is my escape, because some of you may not drink, you may not be a drinker, or this could be traditionally in your family where people may start drinking later on in life and then they turn into alcoholics. So I feel like you guys at this time, there's a need for you to really not overindulge. Okay, for something that's just going to make you feel good in the moment. You're still going to have to deal with these problems, these karmic issues. Now, there's a lot of things that are going to be tempting you right now that are trying to distract you. You are almost there. You're almost there. Do not break your fast. And it doesn't mean that this is a traditional fast. This could be like, I don't want to overindulge in something. You don't want to get into old patterns. And these may not even be your patterns. These could be karmic patterns. These could be ancestral patterns. These could be patterns that you've seen other people get into. Because right now you are focused on your future. You're focused on the things that you have planned for yourself. You definitely, this is a cooperative time. You people here You can hear the horns being sounded in the ethers, where you may have to raise your sword on people that you never thought that you wanted to raise your sword on. This could, I'm gonna be real with you, this could be somebody younger. This is people that are holding grudges against you. They definitely, there's somebody here who wants you to know that they're in a relationship. This is somebody that wants to come back towards you. You're not interested in this person. Some of you, you may end up even changing your telephone number because of this situation. I wouldn't say change it yet because you have some things that you need to take care of. But what I would say is, I see you guys going and blocking people, blocking people, blocking people, blocking people. Okay? Definitely. Now, depending on something that is dealing with social media, there's a lot of content and there's a lot of things that you need to detox yourself from. Okay. And I feel like you're like, when you're focused on yourself, people start calling you and they start harassing you and they start putting you in a position where you can't really focus on yourself. So some of you need to turn your phone off during certain hours or turn your phone on at 4 p.m. Okay. Now, you may be not like a lot of stuff that happens on social media is not really reality. There may be people that may be wanting to argue with you or start stuff with you on social media, and you might be like, this is not my reality, so I'm not concerned about it. These are other people's opinions, so I'm not concerned about it. Now, there is somebody here that you do love very much. Um, I feel like don't really lose control with this situation because it can cause you issues with your finances and your money. Okay. Don't allow anybody to get you out of character or put you in a position where you are not really focused because you're in an emotional space. There's a lot of things that you are willing to discover about yourself. And these are things that are going to really help you in your growth process. You have a whole lot of things that you can teach these people that are causing you disruptions, chaos, or issues. Now, you are going to uncover something, and somebody may tell you how they feel about you, and they may unload their feelings on you. Now, you may feel alone, or somebody may reveal to you that they are feeling alone. And you may say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take this journey by myself. You also have a lot of things that you're going to be doing in the way of like projects. The biggest message here is your own independence. You're set to be hugely financially free. Whatever people are talking about currently, they're not going to continue to be able to talk about. These are people that may not necessarily like you right now, but they're going to have to respect you in the future. The reason why they're going to have to respect you in the future is because no matter what they said, no matter what they did, no matter how they tried to put you in a position where you felt a certain way, they're going to have to respect you because they're going to realize later on in life that you did do this alone, that you did, nobody was there for you. And they're going to see things from your perspective. And this is only through them having to experience this on their own. They're going to see how cold the world is. They're going to discover how you felt, how you feel. And these are going to be people that are going to come back to you and apologize because people are going to have to tell the truth and they are going to have to vindicate you. Your independence does not come at your independence did not come easily. Your independence came at a cost. If you want to write a book about it or you want to speak about it, you have the right to speak about it because your side of the story matters as well. So if they don't listen to it now, leave a trail of truth so that they can listen to it later on in life. They will listen to it and they will hear it eventually, okay? So take care, you guys. You can check out my description box if you're interested in your own personal message, okay? Take care. Bye.